can I be very clear about this and to say what I have always said, publicly and privately, to anyone that has asked me, and that is that I support Prime Minister Gillard, and in fact I think it would be fair to say that I am one of her strongest supporters. But I read in the paper today, as I've read on a few occasions in the last couple of days, that I am somehow listed on a list of so-called undecided people. Can I make this point? That in relation to each of those articles, not one journalist has asked me for my view. Now, as I said, both privately and publicly, I have stated that I support the Prime Minister. She's doing a great job in difficult circumstances. As a government, we need to do what Labor governments are here to do, and that is to reform education, to deliver the services that people in our communities want. Now, I don't know what I have to do to go beyond that. If it means getting a tattoo, I'd consider it. And somehow I think my wife might object to that. But frankly, I think that I've said all that I can say. The Prime Minister has my absolute support.
How does it make you feel when you read these reports saying you're undecided?
It makes me frustrated with the journalism that underpins these stories. Frankly, I am accountable for all that I do as a Member of Parliament, and that is appropriate, that's right. But if people are going to write stories where they haven't even bothered to pick up the phone and to ask you a simple question, any journalist, and I defy any journalist in this country that has spoken to me about this issue, that suggests that they had anything other than a definitive answer of my support for the Prime Minister to come forward. There won't be one person that will come forward and say that. Yet these things are printed in our newspapers for whatever purpose. But frankly, I support the Prime Minister. I think it's about time that we just allowed her to get on with the job of tackling these challenges that are too important to the students that we saw here today, that have a great contribution to make to our country, and we want to get on with giving them the policy settings and the funding that they need so that they can achieve that.
Mr. Bradbury.